My philosophy in farming is pretty simple. If it worked this year, never do it again. The saying that what's the highest yield a cornfield has the potential to make, and it's when it's still in the bag, because you haven't done anything at all to hurt that. It's still got 100% of its potential. We're able to raise some pretty good yields, and there's some guys that are way over the top of where I'm at, but for what we're able to do, I'm proud of. Manure is a big part of our program, and so we'll come in and put out 10 tons of manure, and then we run a coulter chisel or a deep plow and rip the soil up and chop the stalks, and typically that's all we do through the winter. And in the spring, before we plant, we'll run a finishing plow across that ground. Part of what makes us decide what we're going to plant is our irrigation. Probably number one, how much water we have, how many acres we can water with that irrigation, and rotation is a huge part of it as well. We plant everything in a circle, and we'll plant everything flat. We run a 36-row 20-inch planter. I like to plant corn from the 20th of April to probably the 10th of May, somewhere in that time frame. But believe me, I sure don't mind waiting because of a rain. We typically plant about 4 miles an hour, 4.2, 4.3 miles an hour, which is very slow, but in corn that we feel like it's critical enough. We do variable rate seeding, and we do end of field row cutoffs, which helps with double planting issues, and of course helps save on expensive seed. We also run some trash whippers that we just run in front to flake the trash off the bed, or maybe a big clod, and that helps us to keep everything smooth and rolling. Spacing and emergence is critical. That spacing is one of the reasons we went to our 20-inch rows, is because we're able to get a further spacing and a narrower row width, and with a higher population. Our irrigation side of it, we typically look at how many gallons per acre we have for a field. We like to have at least 5 gallons per acre for a high-yielding cornfield. To get you through planting is get that seed put in the ground like it needs to be, get it up nice and even in emergence, and just be sure you give it everything it needs. I like that starter fertilizer down there with the seed in the furrow, and make sure that planter is in tip-top shape, as good as it can be to get the spacing correct.